Old strings versus new strings. What's the difference in optics, sounds and playability? When is the right time to change your guitar strings? More about that in this video. Hello power pickers! Most guitarists hate it. Restringing a guitar is not everyone's favorite task. That's why we tend to play strings even longer than we should. But when is the right time to change your strings? Here are the results of my survey. Thank you for being part of it, but I was really shocked that 40% of all the guitarists only change their guitar string if one string breaks. I was even more shocked about the 12% on a button that doesn't know when to change their guitar strings. First of all, there is no perfect timing for that because there is no magic moment where a new string turns into an old string. That's a creeping process. Most of the time we realize it way too late, when the strings are already black and dry. So that this doesn't happen to you, I list up 5 factors to indicate old strings. Number 1. Color of the strings. Depending on the material, you can see differences between old and new guitar strings. Usually old strings will turn black over time, like in this picture. You will also see a lot of backlock on the pickups and the fretboard. I restringed the guitar to show you a picture of a new set of strings. They look way more shiny and slippy. Number 2. The sliding ability. New strings feel very slippy and fast. They are easy and it doesn't hurt while sliding. Old strings can feel like sandpaper. It's like getting stuck all the time. Number 3. The sound. Especially if you sweat a lot in your fingers while playing, you should wipe off the guitar strings with a towel after playing, because the water will oxidize and that affects the strings. If you will analyze a vibrating string very slow and close up, you will see some differences. The backlock on the string has an impact on the vibration and that affects the sound. For me, a new string sounds way more cleaner with more heights, and an old string sounds dull. Number 4 is the tuning stability. New steel strings tend to stay tuned very well. Especially in the first month, I rarely need to tune this guitar. When the strings are aged, you need to tune them more often, and sometimes, if it's really bad, they get out of tune while playing. Number 5. Stability. The older the string, the higher is the probability that the string will break. I broke a lot of new strings as well, but always by bending them very high. Old strings usually break suddenly without any bend or a special move. Now you know my 5 signs of old strings. Go and grab your guitar now and check your set. Maybe you need to restring as well. If you don't like to restring your guitar very often, like 80% of all the guitarists, you can delay the aging effect by using long life strings. At the moment I'm using the Ernie Ball Super Slinky strings on all of my guitars because they feel amazing. I can use them for 50 to 100 practice hours and the price is very good. Write down your favorite set of strings in the comment section below. Follow me by clicking the red button and turn on the bell to not miss my next content.